Hope everybody's doing good today. I'm going to be working on just one order for a scarf today. So just a really basic little thing, but I figured I would still go live and maybe you guys could keep me company for a little bit anyway. These orders really aren't due until Christmas. I just kind of want to go ahead and get them done. You guys can't really see the yarn that way. That's a little better. I don't know what my phone is doing. It's weird. Not my phone, my iPad was doing something weird. Sorry. So I am just working on this scarf. I'll show you guys the yarn that I'm using in a minute too. And my favorite one from the line that I got too. I'll show you that one. Got a feeling some of you will like that one because it is a really pretty yellow color. Now I have a lot of yellow fans out there. I love yellow too. That's why it's one of my favorite ones. Hey Larry, hey MJ. Ooh, MJ, I want to show you the yarn that I got. It's actually for the scarves that I'm working on. Sorry, I did my yarn the wrong way. Look at it. It's yellow. It's called Sunshine. But isn't it pretty? I think this is my favorite one of the ones that I got. It's so pretty. It's like different shades of yellow. Yeah. The one I'm working with right now is just like a dark, it's called Cinder, and it's like black and gray, like varying blacks and grays. I'm working on the scarves, Larry. That yarn I just showed is for one, and then I'm working on one right now. I know, I figured you would like that yellow. It is really pretty. That's my favorite one. Just got home from work. Me too. I got home like about an hour ago now. Little less than an hour ago. Okay. Changed clothes and all that good stuff. Got comfy. And work on this. I would be further along, but I actually restarted the scarf because I decided it was too wide. I went off some measurements online and I didn't like it. I thought it was a little bit too wide for a child. So I made it a little bit thinner. You're still at work. Good morning. I hope you're doing well too. It's good to see you. You work overnight. Yes, that's right. You do. I just work early in the morning, not overnight, but yeah, I'm going home and the weather is coming. The rain is coming. I think it's going to be worse in the mountains, and I don't live in the mountains, so bless them, though my friend does live in the mountains, so I'm worried for her and her little family. But yeah, so welcome. Hope everybody's doing good though. Yes, I hope everybody's doing good. Art's over here beside me asleep. I was watching Angie, the Yarn Rooms live yesterday, and her little dogs were just all over her running. It's like, Arthur's the same way. And she was like, but Arthur's so chill. And I'm like, yeah, he is until he is. And then he's like all over me. Oh, hi, Miss Rivera. Hey. We're getting money. That's right. Just got paid today myself, so I'm happy about that. But I need a raise, though. Don't we all need a raise? Everything's so expensive nowadays. The grocery bill is insane. Thankful I was able to get this yarn the other day while it was on sale. It saved me and the customers a little bit of money because it's normally $13 a skein. So I was able to get it for like $8, I think. So that was good. went ahead and bought it while it was still on sale. And plus, I was a little scared it might sell out some of it anyway, because as far as I know, this is like a new yarn. I haven't ever seen the Bernat Mickle ones before. So I think it's our one. Sleepy boy. Arthur would want to go outside or something, but he's just chilling. I'm good. I'm good. How are you, Miss Rivera? I'm good. I'm really good. I'm just chilling. Just chilling. I'm happy to be off work. As you said, I think you said Thursday or Friday, right? I think that was you that said that. And the same for me. So I'm excited. Just hope that it doesn't rain too much, because I think in the mountains they're expecting 10 to 15 inches. I'm looking at it, and I think here we're not expecting that much. And I shouldn't flood where I live or anything, but I worry about other people, you know. So back in the day, 150 on food was not in the backseat full of food. Now it's 3 bags. That's right. That's right, Larry. It's true. $100 does not go far in the grocery store anymore at all. It just doesn't. Even if you're just feeding one person, like $100 is like, for a week, if they're eating all 3 meals a day, forget about it. You got to really pinch and save, you know. And I try to. Like, I hate to say I'm cheap, but like I love a good sale, you know. I mean, if I don't need it, I'm not going to get it. But if it's on sale and I need it, then I'm like, ooh. But other than that, because I know people that used to just like cut out coupons and they would like buy the stuff even if they didn't like normally use it. They would just buy it because it was on sale. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not down with that. I gotta need it. Like, I don't want random stuff just because it's on sale. I just need what I need, which isn't that much, but at the same time, it is a lot. Because I'm a lady and we have a lot of things, you know, for our skin and our hair and our makeup, this and that, or our nails. So it's coming along. I was going to put a stitch marker in it if I had one near me. I don't know if I do, to see how far we get, but oh well. I'll just have, I could stick a needle in there, I guess. Dull. Hey, buddy. You doing good? Would you like to say hello? Would you like to say hello? Here you go. Here, we can turn it a little bit so that people can see. Where are you? There you are. Say hello, buddy. He's like, okay, Mom, that's enough. He's just looking at me. Oh, it's okay, Maisie. Don't worry. It's okay. I understand. Oops. A lot of people aren't able to come because it's during the day, and I understand that, which is why I try to do it on the weekend too, when I can. Oh, yes, little Arthur. Move you guys back over here. Yes, little Arthur. He was like just kind of sitting there, like blinking, looking around, like, all right, Mom, why is there a camera on me? Because you're cute, baby boy, and everybody likes to see ya. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Yeah, I know. How is everybody doing? Yes, I think everybody's doing okay. No one has said otherwise, which is good. Let's see, what else? Other than all this rain, I'm trying to think what else is going on. I don't know if we're doing anything this weekend or not. We need to work on the car a little bit if the rain is going to let up. And then, no, next weekend we have a wedding to go to. So that'll be nice. It's going to be interesting because it's also outside, so I'm hoping good weather comes for them. Oh, yes, got a wedding to go to. And I haven't been to that many weddings in my life, so always fun, though. Oh, thank you, Miss Rivera. Yeah, I wear this hat like time to work and everything, and I still had hat hair, so I was like, I'll keep the hat on today. because I usually wear my hair like up and up for work. I'm excited. I was gonna get a new dress, not really an expensive dress, just a new dress, but I ended up not getting it. So I think I'm just gonna wear a dress I already have. I just have to pick which one. I have two different black ones. I'm not sure which one. I wanted a pink one, but I just don't think I'm gonna end up with it before. The problem is, even if I get the dress, I kind of want like a cover up to go with it because it's kind of like a tight dress, and I don't know what in the world I would get to go over top of it. Hello, good morning. Thank you. Blessings to you too. I am working on just a scarf right now. So just a basic little scarf for little children, for little children, as I like to say. So this one's not going to be very long because it's for a child. I've got my little measuring tape over here so I don't make it too long. Because I was reading infinity scarves for children because they can like choke, sort of like not hang themselves, but like pull it and choke. And don't make scarves too long for children because if you do, they can trip over it when they're running and stuff. So those were like the big two rules. Thank you. Yes, I know, right? I do too. Scarves are like the first thing I started making, honestly, because after I made like a little square, I was like, ooh, I can make like a scarf. I can make like a rectangle. I could do that. And so, like, a scarf is like one of the first things I made. And I was so proud of that thing because I made it around Christmas. So I wore it to like our family Christmas party. I was so proud of my little scarf I made. I was just waiting for somebody to ask, who did you make it? I can't remember if anybody did, but I was just waiting, like hoping they'd be like, did you make that? Because I was so proud of myself for finally learning. But yeah, this is nice yarn too. So this will be like a really nice fluffy scarf. Should be very warm. The blankets that I've made with this kind of yarn are nice and warm. So they did not want wool, which I understand because wool can be itchy. But this is a nice soft material that is normally like and used for like blankets or stuffed animals. So it's nice to use for something like this too. You have many. I have to show you the one I tried to make. It's awful. Tried and take pictures of it. I think I still have it. Aw. I bet it's funny. Look, my first scarf, like the stitches on it are so loose. Like I should show you guys one day. The stitches on it, they're fine, but they're just really loose. I guess my tension was very loose. I don't know. And now I'm kind of the opposite where I have like tight tension, so it's really tight, and they're like no holes in this, but the other one is holy. It's got a lot of space. Oh, thank you, Miss Rivera. Yes, definitely hit the like button if you can, guys. I appreciate it. You can double tap. You can hit the three dots in the corner and find the like button. There are all kinds of ways to do it. But I would appreciate it. Let's see. But like I said, these aren't really necessarily something I have to get done now, but I want to go ahead and get them out of the way because I do have an order for 6 scarves. Some of them are going to be smaller than others because they're for younger children, but this one is for a 6-year-old, so it's going to be a decent little size. And I'm going to start with the oldest ones and then I think work my way down to the youngest. I think I'm going to save the pretty yellow for last because it's my favorite. And so I feel like if I do it first, I'm going to be like, oh man. But if I wait till last, then I'll be like excited about it. So I'm going to try to wait and save it. Hello. Trying to my yarn on my little stand over here. I also have a light over here, which is why like over here is funny. Because this yarn is a little dark. So it's nice to have an extra light. I know one of the ladies was using her nail lamp for light, which I think is like so funny and also like pretty perfect, really. So I think she called it her moon lamp, is what it was. Oh, I'm so glad. I wish I had thought about like including one that wasn't like pink, for him, but I didn't even think about it because I have other colors of them. I just threw the pink one in for you, not really thinking about your husband. But I should have included another color so that like he could use it too. Which he could still use it, of course, but you know what I mean. But I'm so glad, and you can totally do it now because you learned your magic ring. I was saying in my last live that I was so proud of you for learning how to do that. I was. I am. You've done so good. Bug bite in his bed. Oh no, I hate bug bites. We get like bad mosquitoes and stuff out here sometimes. There was a huge one the other day at work on the door. I was like, oh my gosh. It was like 2 inches. It was huge. Its little legs span. I hadn't seen a big one in a long time. I love the pink. That's right. There you go. And you can make them your own way. You can make them the way the pattern actually says to if you want. Like I said, I just didn't do the back loop only because I didn't want mine to have like the texture on the side. But that also is one way to do it. I used to crochet like that actually. Before I learned like what I was supposed to be doing, I used to crochet under only one loop. And when I was making like scarves and stuff, in fact, I'm pretty sure that first I was talking about, I crocheted only under one loop because I did not know to go under both. But somehow I learned. You get really bad ones. Oh, yeah, you're back loop either. Yeah. The only reason to do that is when you get the flat part done on the bottom, and then you want to start going up. That's the only. Yeah. Hey, buddy, where you want to go? I'm sorry, my iPad's in your way and everything. Come here. You go this way. Arthur wanted to get up. All right. How to get out of here because my iPad's over here, and then there's a light. Don't the light over, please, baby boy. He said, okay. All right. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know. For some reason, the back loop thing didn't appeal to me on that. So I was like, Nyeh. And I've adjusted the pattern sometimes, depending on like what kind of cans or bottles or whatever you want to fit in. But and then I'll tell you the other thing is if you make it and it's a little bit tight, you can wet it and then fit it around the can, and it'll kind of like stretch it just a little bit so that it's not like as tight. Kind of like you do with a granny square when you get those wet and like pin them. I did that with those. I think that's why it's so like it was so like standing upright. I don't know how it was after it shipped in the bag, but yeah. Oh, I bet. That's so cute. I bet she's like, who is that? Who is that handsome little boy? He is a handsome little boy, Nala, I'm telling you. If he wasn't neutered, y'all could have some cute little puppies. But yeah, that's what I do when mine are a little tight is I just wet in the sink or spray them with water with like a bottle and then like fit it around the can and let it dry. That seems to help. I see you wandering around the house, little Woody. Hope you come in here and bark at me. You might though. You might need food. I don't know. Oh, you are. You started crocheting in June, and so far you have 2 beanies, and now in the middle of making a scarf. There you go. Beanies aren't as easy to make, so that's good. That's great because they can be like even if you do like make a square and then sew it into a circle, that can be kind of the sewing part, and then making them in the round, that can be tricky too. That's great. When you're a boy, how old? I don't know, Rivera, but I think what did you say? Nala's like what 4 or something? She should be, I think. But I can't. I don't know. I don't think I've never actually had puppies before. I've had tons of kittens be born on the farm, but we've never actually had puppies be born. I have these before. So I just got Arthur fixed like a few years ago. It wasn't that long ago. I should have done it earlier, but I didn't. But it's done now, and he was miserable, and so was I, because I had to sit on the floor with him for like 2 weeks, till he recovered. And my poor back, because he couldn't jump onto the couch. So unless I was like really paying super attention, I did not want to sit on the couch with him because I was scared he would like get up and jump off. So I just like laid on the floor and sat on the floor, and goodness, don't want to wait too late. Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah. I feel like she's probably at like a good age, honestly. 4 is probably like a good age to have little puppies, because they're not too young, they're not too old. Because what is that in dog years? 7 times 4. Yeah, so that's not bad. They're like 28. Oh yeah, I think that's a good age. I don't know, but I think so. They'll be adorables. Wish I knew what Arthur was. I would love to do a doggy DNA test on him one day. Like, he's supposed to be Chihuahua, and I think that he is, but I also think he's something else. Gotta be a little something else somewhere. He's just a little too long, and his face is a little too long, and I don't know. You compare him to like my parents' Chihuahua, it's just, you can tell he's like just a little big. Because my parents' little Chihuahua, Molly, that some of you guys saw. Are you okay, Arthur? He's choking. No, he's fine. He's eating again. But my parents' dog has like an apple head. She's a real, true little Chihuahua. But he just doesn't have that little apple head. There is a good age. Tori will be 2 in November. And I'd like to her with a male min pin when she's 3. Yeah. No, bless, I had to get her. She was stuck. Oh no. Oh my goodness. I've been with like my cat when it had kittens before, because she was the sweetest thing. She would come get me when she was about to have kittens, and she'd like come to the door and like meow at me, and then like start walking away, and then she'd stop. And if I didn't follow her, she'd just stay there. But if I followed her, she'd keep walking, and she would walk to wherever it was she wanted to have the babies, and she'd have her little babies. And if I tried to leave, like when she was in labor, she would stand up, and I was like, oh no. So every time I stood up, she stood up. So I was like squatted down, and so I had to like stand up every now and again for my legs' sake. So I did, and she would stand up every time I stood up, even when she was like trying to have a baby. I was like, oh my gosh, she was the most loyal little cat. But I don't think anybody ever got anybody stuck or anything. Thank goodness. She was always really good. But yeah, I bet 3, 4, 5 probably good ages. Yeah. Yeah. And Arthur's a freaking senior citizen. I can't believe that, because he doesn't act like one, other than he sleeps a lot. But that's kind of a dog anyway. But he's 8, and they consider a senior 7. So, which I didn't know until he became a senior. I was like, what? He's a senior? Oh, now he's got attitude. I know he is. He is a senior citizen. Come on, baby. Oh, okay. Did you hit mommy's yarn stand on the way up? Oh, he's okay. You want some attention? You need some attention? Okay. And he loves. How much loves you want? He said all the loves. He wants all the loves. Your little senior citizen. He has like random occasional gray hairs, but not really. They're really sparse. He's gonna look strange when he goes gray, though, I feel like, because of all the brown. You're gonna be so funny looking, aren't you, when you go gray? But you'll still be adorable. Yeah. Here's you, my baby. Google says it's recommended to be finished breeding when your dog reaches the ages of 5 to 7. Okay, rather difficult on animals' bodies. Okay. Yeah, so you still got a little time. Got a little time there, Miss Rivera. Aw, thank you. Yes, he is adorable, isn't he? See, I told you the people love you. See, I told you. Yes, I hear you grunting. I don't know if they do. He does this thing where he like breathes kind of weird, but we've looked it up and apparently it's like he could be relaxing or something like that because it happens a lot when we pet him. We were gonna ask the vet. I didn't know how to ask the vet. Like, what do we do? Like, he makes this weird like noise. We're like, I don't know how we ask that exactly. Yes, my hubby's got a test today, so he's not here. I think he's probably busy studying for his mechanics. Can't remember if this one is suspension or if it's engine repair. It's one of those. Pretty sure. Boop. I booped you. I booped you. Are you done now with your pets? You want to crochet some more? What do you want to do? You want to come back over here where you were sitting? You want to go back over here in the blankie? Go over here in the blankie if you... Oh, you don't have to. You can still stay here. You can stay here. Yes. Poor baby. Google is my best friend. I know. Me too, MJ. Me too. Me too. Ah, thank you. Yeah, he's not really like expecting to super like fly past the test with flying colors, but he's hoping to at least improve and do better and learn some stuff. So it can be kind of tricky. Yeah, so he doesn't always pass first go, but he gets it done. Yeah, Daddy's smart. He can do it. You hear the fountain, Arthur, back there, the aquarium? I hear it. Yes. He's rolling over. He likes to roll over and give me his belly. Yes, you like to roll over and give me the belly, don't you? Yes. I love you. Good boys. Yeah. Need anything? Other than a treat that you don't have to have right this second. His ears went when I said the T word. You can't have a T right now. I'll give you a T word later. Okay? Okay. You want to go sit? Where are you going? Don't get all excited and go barking now. Oh, okay. He's not done with me, you guys. He's not done with me. You're not done with me? No. Usually you like a few minutes and then you're good, but you more? Yeah. And thank you for the kisses. Thank you for the kiss. Is that a good head scratching? I think it's a nice head scratch. I think he's enjoying it. Right? I know. You say the word, he's like, hmm? He said, what was that? Yes, it's okay. All right, let's see if it works. He's going to scratch my arm. He's going to scratch my arm. Oh, he plopped down. He said, okay. He's good now. Dudley. Aw, that's precious. I like the name Dudley. That's cute. That's very cute. I know him and Nala are very similar. They look a lot alike to me. When I saw her from behind video, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, she looks so much like Arthur. Aw, dash down. Aw. Precious. That's kind of what I wonder if Arthur could be mixed a little with. I'm not sure, but I wonder. Just because he is a little bit long for a Chihuahua and his face is a little bit long. Aw, yes, Miss Rivera. I meant to send you a picture of Arthur at the park the other day and I forgot. He was having his best little life, living his best life, sniffing all the things, walking all the way around the park. And they have like a frisbee golf thing, and we walked all the way around that too. He had a good old time. It was funny because we were walking the dog and these people came to play frisbee golf and they kept staring at us while we were walking. And we were like leaving as they were coming, but they just kept, we were like, sorry, we're getting off your precious frisbee golf course. Yeah, sometimes. Let's see. Let's see here. Oops. And I think I posted some on it. Not posted, but like had some in my stories on Instagram of him at work too the other day. Precious little thing. Precious little booger. He's just a snoozing now. He's happy he got his little piss. After this, I'll have to take him out and do other things with him. We'll take you outside if it's not raining, and then we'll play. Get some of that energy out of you. Yeah. He likes to play mostly at night, to be honest. His dad's his real playmate, but he also plays with me too. He just likes more at night. I don't know. He's a sleeper during the day, player at night, and then about 9:05, he's like, all right, it's bedtime for me. He would like to go to bed at 9:05. We don't go to bed quite 9:05, but he would love it. And he could go in by himself, but he chooses not to. He just waits for us. Because if we told him to go to bed in there by himself, he would probably go, but he would probably come back and end up hanging out with us more. So, yeah, there we go. It's getting hot in here. Arthur's the air on? Yeah, the air is on. He's toasty. Get some cold water in me, Arthur. That might help. Yeah. He is a cutie. He is a precious little buddy. He's 15 pounds? Yeah, he's 15 pounds. So he's pretty solid little boy. He's muscly. He's not chubby, he's muscly for sure. Yeah. The only thing thick about you is your neck, bud. You listening to the cars going down the road? It's okay. You'll be okay. He can hear everything because there's no noise. I usually leave like the TV on for him so that he doesn't hear like the neighbors when they shut their car doors and stuff. But since I'm streaming, I don't have the TV on. It's like hearing everything. Yes, it's okay. Trying to think. I don't know what I'm gonna do for Saturday. It depends. I may or may not have an order for a bat. I just have to like look into it a little more because there was a lady who wants a bat made, but I'm not sure. She could have found somebody else to make it by now. But I had sent her like a picture and said, "Is this the kind of bat that you want?" And she just hasn't gotten back to me yet, so I'm not sure. Because my friend actually recommended me to her, which was very sweet of her to do. I just have to see if she's gotten back to me yet. If so, I'll start working on the bat because that takes priority over the scarves that are for Christmas. So she's heavy but muscle. Almost no fat. Yeah, that's exactly the way Arthur is. He's pretty much no fat. And he does eat like diet food or like, I don't know what you call it. What do you call it? Like low, I don't know, whatever it is. Basically, it's food. But that's just because we let him eat like basically whenever it's to, and we just leave his food bowl out. And if we gave him regular food, he might get a little chubby. But if we give him the like diet food, then we can just let him munch when he wants to, and he doesn't really gain too much weight. Because I think the vet did tell us they didn't really want him to get a whole lot bigger, but they're not taking into account the fact that he could be mixed with some other things. So, because my parents' dog is a little bit chubby, but he's also just like, I don't know, her rib cage is also just kind of thick, so she's also built that way. And she's also older too. She doesn't move around as fast as she used to. which I'm about to babysit her again soon. So Molly will be back in a couple days. I think Sunday we're coming back over. So, and I'm going to have her for another week. So I'll have Molly on one side and Arthur on the other for a while again. Yeah, we got to figure out what we're going to make on Saturday, Arthur. Yeah, I think I forget what it's called. It's not called like diet dog food. It's called like, what is it called, Arthur? Is it healthy weight? Usually it's called like healthy weight or something. He eats the blue buffalo, and it may be called like weight control or healthy weight or something like that. Yeah. She gains weight. Oh, they gain. I bet they do because they're so thin and in build. But yeah, they do. They make like I guess it's less calories in it, I assume. And so like I said, we're able to feed him a little more of it and he does get bigger, so that's good. But yeah, they do. They make little like lower calorie doggy food basically. Because before, I think he used to eat like Beneful before, and now he eats Blue Buffalo, which is the expensive brand. His daddy meant, so I'm thankful. But and we still do get the like healthy weight version or whatever it is. So I'm not really sure because we ordered it online and then we put it in another container. Can't remember what the bag usually says. I'm gonna have to start getting you a senior formula soon, aren't we, Arthur? For the pups. I know puppy food has a lot more calories in it than normal food, and so does cat food has a lot more calories than dog food. Because cats need a lot more calories, the way they jump around and all that good stuff. Because I know some people like sometimes will feed their dogs like cat food or something when they don't have their dog food or whatever, and I'm like, just remember that there's a lot of fat in cat food. I'm not saying don't do it, but maybe just like a little less when you have, because it is a lot of fat in cat food. Even just like the dry stuff. And puppies and stuff obviously need more nutrition than regular sized dogs, so they give them more calories. I don't know what that means. AFK. I think I'm too old to know what that means. Let's see. So where did I put my little pin? Oh, I've done at least this much so far. This yarn's kind of chunky, so really that's not that many rows. I'm not counting the rows. I'm just going to make it to the length, which I have written down over there, but I'm not even close to it yet. I'm not worried. But I made it. It said to make it 20 centimeters wide, and I was like, okay. So I made it 20 meters wide, and then I went back and started looking at it, and I was like, dude, I don't even want my scarf that wide, so why would I make a child's scarf that wide? So I went back and fixed that. Frogged the whole thing and over, making it about an inch shorter than it was. So made it like 2 or 3 stitches shorter, basically. Oh, is that what that's? Thank you, MJ. I had no freaking idea. No idea what that meant. I appreciate you translating for the old lady over here, because I didn't know. Like, I'm online, but I'm not online enough to like know some things, yeah. Oh, good. Hello. Welcome back. Let's see, so that, and then what other things? I did get the yarn for the bear. I need to finish. So I started like filming a video yesterday, but I don't know, something happened, or it was like 2 parts, but then the second part I like messed up or something. Anyway, I need to redo it and probably leave a part out because I mentioned I was making something for my husband, and I was like, crap, I probably shouldn't mention that because he's probably going to watch it. So I need to not do that and redo it. And then hopefully I'll have a video up in the next few days or so if I can figure out how to do it. Yeah, you did. It's okay. MJ helped me figure it out. It's actually a 9. I haven't said it since 2006. People still say it. Like I said, I don't know. I can't remember that one. I don't remember if I've heard that one before or not, like back in the day when I was doing like AOL and AIM and all that stuff. I used to love AIM. Oh, goodness. I was on that crap all the time, talking to my friends. Talking to my friends, my little boyfriends, whatever. Oh, yeah, I loved AOL, AIM, all that stuff. Instant Messenger. Yeah, that's what it was. My dad would get mad at me for installing it on the computer. He thought it was like giving us viruses. And I was like, I don't think that's what it is, Dad. I'm pretty sure it's not the AOL. But I would always re-download it because I had to connect with my people, you know. I just had to. Talking on the phone to my best friend, be on AIM talking to other people at the same time. I don't know if I did that a whole lot, but I feel like I'm sure I did every now and again. But that was like a cool thing to do back in the 2000s. That was even before, that was before MySpace, I think, or around the same time. They were definitely going around at the same time, I know, but I think it was a little before then when I was doing the AO thing. Yeah, because how else were we getting each other's screen names? Yeah, it must have been around the same time. Yeah, that makes sense. Because you'd like have your screen name on MySpace, and then like people could message you or whatever. But we're just old enough to know about that. But it was good. I miss MySpace. Miss you could put music on it and all that good stuff. Facebook like that. Facebook's different. Start a new row. I think I'm doing, how many stitches is this? 21 stitch, 20, 21 stitches, something. And a turning chain of 1. Stitch of 1, whichever you want to call it. So I have to measure and see how much we do. Probably not going to stay on a long time just because I'm not really working on a specific pattern. I'm not going to finish it today on stream, at least. So I will probably just work on it for a little while and then go and then try to plan something different for Saturday. I don't know what yet, though. So it might be a bat. If that works out, it might be a bat. I might just decide to make a bat anyway. I just have to figure out what color. I might make it black, but black yarn is difficult, so we'll just see about all that. Now it's like WhatsApp. It's like, yeah, it's similar to that. So I think I've had that once before or something, because I used to have a friend in Finland and I would talk to her sometimes, which I wonder what happened to her. I miss her. But we lost contact somehow because I think I'd like stopped using my Twitter account that we used to talk on, and then some other account. I don't know. So I don't know what happened. But I hope she's doing okay. I still do talk to one of my friends that is from the UK, though. She is sort of an older lady, but she's very sweet. I've been friends with her a long time. We used to send each other Christmas, which was cool because I had never gotten mail from like overseas before. So I thought it was really cool when I got a Christmas card from her from England. All right, come on, get my little thing in here. There we go. You're good, Miss Rivera. All right. But they're sleepy. So are we gonna make something for lunch after this? We'll have to see. To go check on our little kitty cat that's out there. See if he ate breakfast. What? No, I know. I said out here. I didn't say go. O-U-T. You're from the UK. I thought you might be. I thought I remember you telling me that one time, maybe. Forget exactly where Susan is from, but I feel like she's from Wales, actually. If I'm remembering correctly. I told her I wanted to go visit London, and she was like, "Don't. It's a dirty city." She was like, "It's old and dirty," and I was like, "No, but it's beautiful. It's." She was just teasing. All right, let's see here. Here we go. Oh, okay, cool. I've heard of that before. I'm not sure exactly where that is, but I have definitely heard of it before. The fish tank. It's going wild. So is Arthur just wildly asleep? Better get your nappies in now, because it might be thundering later. He's not scared of thunder, really, but he doesn't love it. But he's not scared of it, like some dogs are. My parents' dog does not like thunder. She gets really scared. I know my grandparents' old dog was scared of thunder. I think I asked my grandma the other day, and she said that their new dog was also scared of thunder. I was like, oh, it's not dirty. I think she was kind of joking. She's kind of like that. She jokes. I think she was kind of serious, kind of joking. Mostly joking about it being dirty. Because I know it's beautiful. Get some water here. Whoops. I spun my crochet hook all the way around for some reason. Right. I'm going to mute you guys for just 1 second so that I can drink some water without you guys hearing me. All right, there we go. It's gone back in time. Could you maybe have like accidentally gone back yourself, like on the thing? Does it have the button where you can like to live? Because sometimes if you like scroll back by accident, like you can hit the little button that says skip to live. The only in my little video that I need to do, I don't know how I'm going to do, is just because I did already this one scarf, so I don't know if I'm going to not include this ball in my haul or not. I don't really have to. Or I could just be like, here's the scarf that yarn came from. I don't know. I may just not include it and do the rest. No, it's okay now. Good, good. Yeah, that's what you did. Yeah. I do that on occasion. Like every once in a while, I'll get behind on a live somehow, and I'll have to skip and go to live, which I hate doing because I feel like I missed something. But or like, what if I hate it when that happens when I've said something too, because then I feel like they may have responded and I don't know. I hate that. You taking a bath, Arthur? You're not a kitty cat. You're not a kitty cat. What do you think you're doing taking a bath right now? There we go. He's loud, Arthur. My yarn is tangled a wee bit. No, you didn't. You didn't miss anything. Still like it. That's true, MJ. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Because I felt like I didn't. And I also didn't want the people that I ordered it for to see the video and be like, what happened to the other one? Did you forget one? You know? So, yeah, that's probably a better idea. I'll just have to get it off my yarn stand to show it too. Which is not a big deal. I just couldn't wait to start it. I had to start one of them. But I picked like the most boring color, I guess. Even though I like it, though. It's a nice, ignore the needle sticking in there, but it's a nice, like, black and gray, you know. Even though I like it, I still decided to start with this one. Because then there's like a blue one, there's a teal one, there's a yellow one, I don't know, there's a bunch of them. Some of the colors are very close to each other, they're very similar, but like I said, they picked them out, and so I'll use them. But I really like the yellow one a lot. That one's my favorite. That one and probably this gray one. Wales is not dirty. Oh yeah, no, I know she's just joking. I think she just, it's her sense of humor. Eh. All right, let's see. Make sure that I'm keeping my tension good. I am. Okay. Excellent. Where have we started? We started down there. Good. Very good. We'll do a little more then. Let's see, Arthur, what are we going to make for lunch? Are we going to have quinoa for lunch? Probably. If we have something, that's probably what we'll have. I don't have any bread, unfortunately. Or, yeah, maybe we'll do that. We'll figure something out. I have bagels, but I don't want a bagel for lunch. That's more of a breakfast thing. You love speaking Welsh. Oh, does it have its own, like, language? I did not know this. Let's see. Loud cars outside. So glad Grandma got out of the house yesterday for the first time in a while. So I'm really glad. I'm proud of her for getting out of the house. So that's good. Because I had her last week and helped take care of her a little bit. So I'm glad she's doing a little better. I want her to get out of the house more. She used to go somewhere almost every other day, pretty much. But recently she fell and she was kind of scared to walk around too much, so she hadn't been doing a whole lot. But she's doing physical therapy, and so I'm hopeful that that will be a good for her and that that'll help her to get moving around more again, because she is 92 years old, so it is rough. But I just love her to death. I want her to be moving around and doing better. But hopefully she will. I'm optimistic about it. Like I said, I brought her a blanket that I made for her. I think I told you guys that. It matches this one that I have behind me. It's pink and purple and green and blue. I made her that. bless her heart, I make her little animals sometimes, but she has to put them away so great grandchildren don't get a hold of them. So it's kind of sad, but it is what it is. I understand. We don't want them to get messed up. Hopefully, she can keep them in her bedroom and, still enjoy them that way. I need to make her some that are more like decoration, that she doesn't have to worry about the children grabbing them so much. But who knows, because their children are wild. She said they came over the other day jumping off her countertops. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, where are their parents at? I can imagine my children going to somebody's house and jumping off their kitchen cabinets and counters. Can't imagine them doing that at my own house. It seems like a recipe for disaster. So I've babysat them before, and they were good for me, but I think they're just a little wild for their parents sometimes. Like all kids at that age, especially like 4 or 5, 6. Oh yeah, testing boundaries at that age for sure. Seeing what they can do and get away with, and what you'll let them get away with. It's definitely how the little ones are. All right, yarn, come hither. Have I got you twangled at all a little bit? Let's untangle. So my yarn stand is helpful, but at the same time, like, it's not helpful. Hold on, I'll show it to you. You can see it. You can't really see it. Hold on. But this is my yarn stand. So I've got my yarn on it, but I still have to like manipulate it and move it myself so that that light's like shining in my so that it like spins properly. It's dumb, but at the same time it's still nice because it does keep your yarn off the floor and everything. Otherwise I'd keep it in like a basket or something, but it's nice for that, but it doesn't spin like you would imagine. It would just like glide and spin, and you can just keep crocheting and keep crocheting. But what have I been doing this week? I have, let's see, I have just mostly been working, and I made some, what did I make earlier? I think I made, what did we make the other day? We made, was it a ghost that we made Tuesday? Yeah, we made ghosts, I think, Tuesday, and glow in the dark ghosts. And then we, what else have I done? I haven't done a whole lot other than go to work and stuff, I don't think. I had that same light you bought it yesterday. Right, MJ? It's nice for working with the black yarn. It is. Like, I'll clip it to, like, I'll kind of clip it to my bra. Sometimes it's like the most stable piece of my, like, clothing, you know? But today I just figured out I could clip it to the yarn stand. It works really good for me working with my black yarn and stuff. I like it. I eventually would like one that probably goes around my neck, but for now, like, I've enjoyed using, like, I'll use it in bed sometimes. I don't crochet in bed very often, but when I do, it's nice to have a little light. And a lot of times just sitting on the couch with a dark yarn, I need a little extra light. My husband doesn't like the LED light on, which I understand. And I don't love it either, because, like, I would turn it on now, but it makes, like, awful shadows. So it's weird. It's because it's so high up there, and it, like, gives bags under my eyes and everything. So instead I just have a lamp on sitting over there, which we'll have to move at Christmas, so I'll have to figure that out. The lamp will be back there because the tree will be over there. I don't know, figure it out. I may have to get my other chair up and do it again. You can see the fishy. He's probably swimming around somewhere. Where are you, Ned? Ned! Oh, I see you down there. I don't know where the snail is. He was, last time I saw the snail, he was inside of the pineapple that's in there, because we have SpongeBob's little pineapple house, and he was in there last time I saw him. But the fish is hanging out wherever. I wish I could. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to figure out what I can do for Christmas as far as everything. I was trying to decide where I was going to film the video and how I was going to film the video. And I was, am I going to be in the video, or is it just going to be me like showing the yarn in the video? Which I think I'm just going to show yarn in the video. And not me. But we'll see. Maybe I'll film it both ways and see what I like better. I don't know. But I think I'm just going to do it the regular way and just over there at my desk, kind of further back than I normally would. And then just show the yarn. It's not going to be a very long video either, but it'll be something for my first one, you know. I'm hoping I don't really need to do a whole lot of editing because I don't really know how, but I mean, I do and I don't. Like, I've edited reels and stuff on other like platforms and stuff. I feel like it's still going to be a little different, but I do have some nice people that are willing to help me, so that's good. And like I said, my husband might be able to help because he used to do video editing back in the day. What is this tail? Oh, is that my center pull? It's the center pull. I don't do center pulls. I don't know if you guys do or not. I don't have anything against them per se. I've only done it one time, and I just didn't really like it that much. Because for me, I just get worried about pulling that whole big chunky yarn out of the middle and then finding the, I don't know, it's just too much. I just use the outside. That's all. Let's see. Oh, my candle over there burning. I was like, what is that smell? It's my pumpkin spice candle. All right, yarn, why do you want to be a tangled thing? Mama don't want you to be tangled. There we go. Now we got it. I edit your videos. I look at it like if I edit a video, but then again, actually long videos. There you go. Yeah, that's true. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic, guys. I mean, that's true. Because the way I did it yesterday, like I wouldn't have needed to edit it. It was just, I would have had to, like, the only editing I would have had to have done would have been putting two clips together because I did it in two sections. But hopefully I can just one go would be nice, because all I'm really going to do is go through, show the yarn, talk about like what colors they are and what kind it is, and then I don't know, say what maybe I want to make with them, I guess, you know. So, and that I like it, and it's basically the same as the regular Bernat and all that good jazz. One of them's really soft though. I don't know which one it is. Some of the yellow one's pretty soft actually. Some of them are softer than others. They're all okay, but like the yellow one is softer. And I think there's another color in there that was also softer. Oh, thank you. Before added two clips together. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I was, if worse comes to worse, I could do that. Of me that. But then, like I said, I was showing my husband what I had done, and then I was like, oh crap, and I stopped it, and I was, don't watch that, because I realized I was like talking about making him, he's not in here, so it's like, but I'm going to make him a football for, I think for his birthday, which is coming in November. So I have the brown yarn to make it. I just need to do it when he's not around, and tell him if I do it in a live not to watch. So, but it's a cute little football pattern that I found on YouTube, and I think he would like a football. He also wants me to make another little teddy bear. So I got a brown yarn to make a brown teddy bear. It's going to be tiny though, because the yarn I picked out, I didn't realize how thin it was, but it's actually pretty thin. So it's going to be a little bear, but it'll be cute. I could probably make 2 or 3 with the yarn that I got. Actually, it's so thin. It's like petite pearl yarn or something. It's really tiny. You're good, Miss Rivera. Thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. But thank you, Maisie. You got your headphones. Oh, yeah. That's what I figured. I could picture you with your headphones in. I had a feeling, you know. I was like, I bet she's got headphones in working away, because it's after 11, so I know you're back to work, I'm sure. That is, even if you get a whole hour for lunch. Some people don't get a whole hour for lunch. Which, speaking of lunch, I'm starting to get hungry. So I'm definitely going to go eat here in a little bit. Let's see, how much more do we have to double what we have already done? Because I think I had about about this much done when I had to start it over. But like I said, it was like an inch wider, so. Yeah. Yeah, rugby ball for you. Yeah, I will. I will do that. Because some people might be interested in making that for their spouses and stuff. Because do both. There you go. Yeah, because sometimes yarn won't let you. Like I said, do the magic ring. Like sometimes when you go to knit, it'll break. Like even on occasion, some Bernat blanket yarn will snap on me when I try to do a ring, but for the most part, it usually is fine. But the chenille yarns, when you do a magic ring with those, it definitely will snap. So you have to do the chain two method. So it is good to know if you do know the other one. So, ooh, you love rugby. One of your high schools had a rugby team and a lacrosse team. I think my school had a lacrosse team like right towards the end when I graduated, but we didn't have like a football team or anything because we had so few people. Like we barely would have had enough people to have a football team. Like there 50, I was going to say 50 to 60 kids in my graduating class, and that was the largest graduating class that our school had ever had. So I think there was probably like 30 to 40 kids in the rest of the grade. So there was around 200 people in our high school. So it was not very many people. And then the whole thing we had like K3 programs through 12th grade. So like the whole school was, but in the actual high school, there were only about 200 students, less than 200 students. So everybody knew everybody. Oh my gosh, it is so humid, Miss Rivera. It's all this storm coming in. It is so humid down here. When I got home, it took me forever to cool off because I walk. Oh my gosh, it took me forever to cool off. I was so hot and humid. It is humid out there. Yes. Oh, yes, MJ. Did you guys already? I bet you guys are getting it too. I didn't even think about you down there, but I'm sure you guys are already getting it if you haven't already. The outskirts of it, like we have been, because it's been drizzling here, not today, but every other day, and it's supposed to come here later. It's already in the mountains of North Carolina, but it's coming further towards us. So yeah, it is. It's super humid. I don't know if you guys could hear my stomach or not. That would be funny. I was telling y'all the other day it barely growls, and it's growling today. That is a rare one. But I'm gonna go eat in a minute. Yeah, it's in our direct path. Oh no, MJ. Oh no. I hadn't thought about it at all until just now, like where you are and everything. Oh, I hope everything's gonna be okay. Keep everything charged and all your devices and all the things. The rain's coming this evening. Yeah, that's kind of when it's coming here, is around this, I think, a little later. Because it was like we had like a 20% chance this morning, and it's like slowly going up as the day draws on. So, some point today is supposed to get here. Yeah, we're having a hurricane coming. Isn't it a hurricane or is it a tropical storm? I can't remember, but either way, not great. But I hope you'll be okay, Miss MJ. Yeah, we're having a big storm here in America coming up the East Coast, kind of, sort of. A little, well, not the East Coast exactly, because it's a little further west than that, but on the east side of the country. It's causing some problems for some folks, and a lot of people are prepared for a lot of rain. Like, they're supposed to get 10 to 15 inches in the mountains. Thankfully, we're not supposed to get that much, but still gonna get a lot. So, not supposed to be very good. You know, my husband wanted to work on his car today when he got home because he's getting home early, but probably not gonna happen because it's gonna be raining. So, oh no, MJ, that scares me for you. I'm sorry. The eye is gonna be right there. Blessings, man. Hope everything's going to be okay. Do you live in like a flood prone area? Does it flood easy? The building you're working is hot. Oh, that's the worst. I'm doing stuff so you're even hotter. I hate that because my my boss sometimes will, or her husband will crank up the heat, and I'm like, oh my gosh, in wintertime it'll be so hot, and I'm like, Jesus, you guys, it's like 83 degrees in here. Can we bring it down a little bit? I'm running around doing stuff. I know you're sitting, but I am not. We'll be fine. I hope so, MJ. I hope so. It'll be all right, right? Manifest that it will be all right. Yeah. So, I'm thankful that where I live isn't really prone to flooding, even though we're around a lot of rivers. It would have to be quite bad for us to flood, thank goodness. Oh, the town you work in is basically a swamp, and it rains heavy. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I can only imagine if your work did. Oh my gosh, like, I can only imagine. I hope that does not happen because shoot, that would be awful. I was telling my dad about a mural I showed you because my dad hadn't seen it yet. He was like, "What?" And I was like, "There's a mural in the Walmart, man, and it's actually good. It's nice." All right, stomach, I hear you. I'm gonna go feed you in just a minute. Calm down, okay? I'm probably gonna feed you in the next 5 to 10 moments. We will leave and go get food. Yeah, I have to go get some food in a minute. I'm gonna have to cut it short today, guys. Which is fine, like I said, because I'm not working on like a thing that I can actually finish. Anyway, it's gonna take me a little bit to finish the rest of the scarf. So I need to go over there how long I'm supposed to make it. But definitely longer than this. Now that I'm thinking about it, I thought I was gonna have like a lot of yarn left over, but like I don't really think I am. Because I've made blankets with this and I've made like panels for it that are about this size, I feel like. Or like the first ball of yarn makes like a panel that's not a whole lot bigger than this. So I don't think I'm gonna have that much left over actually. To be honest, I should have like more for the scarves, but it's kind of too late now. I feel like should have charged just a little bit more because when I said the price, they were like for one scarf or all the scarves, and I was like, oh. So I feel like I should have been like, maybe I should have requested a bit more money for the scarves. But like I said, sometimes when I don't, sometimes I end up with like a tip or something. So I just kind of will hope that maybe I get a little tip if I don't. But they're returning customers too, so that is also a good thing. And I like having returning customers, so that's always a good thing. I like it when people are happy with their stuffs. Are there my leg hurts? I need to straighten my hip out. Ugh. There we go. Oh, that's so much better. Straighten my hip. I'm sorry, Arthur. Did I disturb you? Did I disturb you? Go outside in a minute and we'll get some lunch in a minute too. Should have ate before we came on, but we didn't today. We usually do, but we did not today. Then we'll figure out what else we can do. We need to wash the dishes is what I need to do, you guys. So that's what we'll do too. We do not have a dishwasher. I am the dishwasher. I gotta get on that. I usually would have done it by now, but I didn't do it yet. Thankfully, hopefully I won't dirty too many while I make lunch. That wouldn't be good. Because our sink is kind of messed up right now. That's the only reason we haven't done them. We need to get our sink fixed. It's like clogging up, but we've checked it and everything. I don't know. Gotta get the landlord over here to check it out. Okay, stomach, I hear you. We're getting up. All right, Jesus Christ. I'll tell everybody bye, tummy. I know, Arthur. I think you heard my stomach that time. All right. Oh, well, So we made it from here to here. So we almost doubled the size of it while we were sitting here today. So that's good. And I'm going to work on it again later after I go get some lunch and stuff. And I'm going to think about what we're going to do Saturday. I'm going to try to think of something. I don't know what yet. Something though. Something fun, something different. So it very well may be that bat. I may decide to do the bat anyway because it's Halloween season still. So we'll see. And I'll have to see what colors too, because I don't know. Also, don't know what color the person would want. So I need to find if they are interested in what colors they would want, or if they need the exact pattern that they showed me. Because I showed them another pattern that was similar, so I'm not sure. And then I have to figure that out. But we will look around and figure something out. And if all else fails, then I will start the chocolate brown teddy bear. But if not, I'll figure something else out. Or maybe I'll go ahead and do the football. I don't know yet. We'll see. The football might be what I'll do. Might go ahead and do that on Saturday. I feel like that would be a cool thing to do. Or should I wait until... No, because I'm going to go ahead and make it. I could do it again, like, during Super Bowl, I guess. That's no big deal. But I don't want to wait. I'm going to go ahead and make one for my husband, and I have the yarn already, so... Yeah. And I was working on a little bat, like, I don't have it anymore. I was on like a bat applique, and then I was working on like a little skull one, but I didn't really like them that much. I want to redo the little doily I was working on with the skeleton in it, because I'm not really familiar with some of the stitches, and so you could tell like that some of them were loose and stuff. So I'd like to retry it and do that again, but I need some more thread before I can do that, because I don't want to run out halfway through and all that good stuff. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys who have popped in today, who have joined me, have chatted with me, keeping me company a little bit while I work on this scarf order. And I'll definitely be working on more scarf orders in the future, so I'll definitely come back and have you guys keep me company, work on some more in the future. But since there are 6 in this order, and this is only the first one, so yeah, daughter wants the smaller beaded tote bag. Oh, there you go. What color does she want, MJ? She want a white one, a black one? You know, I could make it in other... thought about it, but I really could make it in other colors too. But you'll let me know, MJ. You'll have to let me know. But yeah, she loves the black. There you go. You'll have to let me know. It was funny. I took my yarn stand outside yesterday to work on a scarf for a minute while I was watching Arthur, and my beads were in the bottom of it because it has like a little tray, and they all were glowing when I came back inside, and I was like, oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, you'll have to let me know though. And like I said, there's no like big rush on these scarves. I'm just trying to go ahead and get them made. So if I have other orders in the meantime, like that's totally fine. Because like I said, these are a Christmas thing. I'm just trying to go ahead and like get them done while I have time. So I don't want to like rush at the last minute to get them done. So yep. But I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon and rest of your day, and everybody stay safe if you're in the path of Miss Helene. And everybody stay above water, all that, turn around, don't drown, all the good saying. And I love you guys, and I'm so appreciative of all of you guys for being here. And so is little Arthur over here. And we will see you guys on Saturday. And I will try to let you guys know what I'm going to work on in a community post, but I'm going to think about it. But it'll be something kind of animal or something like that. So we'll figure it out. But I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thank you for coming.